No, you do not need a university degree to be a graphic designer. Let me tell you how I did it. So cast your mind way back to, say, the year 2013. So this is when I first started to gain an interest in graphic design. Following tutorials, basically just making graphics, like whatever. If I can find some pictures of like old stuff I made, I shall put them on screen now. But yeah, it's interesting because like obviously everyone has a passion for something, right? So you decide your passion, or like you sort of find it out. Once like a seed, like it sounds cringe as hell, but once a seed has been like planted in yourself, that seed sort of just grows, and like the interest or whatever it is for you, like it might be acting, it might be singing, it might be sport, so like that thing grows in you. So and then over the years, once I sort of got a taste for graphics, I'm like, oh, this is something I really enjoy, so let me continue and sort of fuel this passion of mine. I know the whole graphic design is my passion meme, but it honestly is. Fast forward to university. This was started uni in 2014, but for some reason I didn't know what to do in uni, because I don't think anyone knows what they want to do when they pick a uni degree, unless you like 100% know what you want to do. Most people just sort of choose a degree for whatever reason, one way or another, and then just sort of finish it and then choose another career. It's not a bad way to go, but you do kind of end up in a lot of uni debt, which I'm not a fan of. So yeah, that is something I'm still paying off. So I did computer science at uni, which obviously has nothing to do with graphic design. But I will say there was one module that I did which focused on like computer games, and this module included some elements of graphic design. So that kind of refueled the passion again. Yeah, so after college, that's when I chose my uni degree, which I should have, in hindsight, chosen graphic design. But this is the point of the video, to tell you guys that it's not necessary to have a graphic design degree to get into graphic design. What's more important for you is your portfolio. So when you apply to like a graphic design job or something like this, the employer will 99.999% look at your portfolio like with the most importance. So your CV, they'll look at, you know, what jobs you've done before, blah, blah, blah. But experience for a graphic design role isn't as necessary if you've got the skills and the portfolio to show it. So for example, if you've just graduated out of uni and you've got, of course you haven't got any work experience because you just graduated, but you've got a solid portfolio showing that you understand, you know, like all the design principles, color, space, you know, typography, all of that. So like if you've got a good eye for it, and I can see that you've got a good eye for it, then I would hire you just because I can see your talent like straight away. So in that sense, the degree would be a bit useless. Not useless, because you still got like the degree to show that you've been to uni and stuff. Yeah, so once I graduated from uni, got first in computer science, and then I sort of didn't do entirely a graphics role, because I do a lot of freelance graphics. I think everyone who's a graphic designer is essentially a freelance graphic designer as well, like it's just how it is. So I did that for like a couple of years. Then I took a job doing retouching work at an estate agency, which was quite cool because I got to use Photoshop every day. Again, it wasn't graphics focused, but it was along the right path. And then what happened is I sort of got accepted for a junior graphics role. This was at a social media agency. This was before COVID actually. Yeah, so that actually didn't end well. Thankfully, a colleague from that job actually reached out to me last year to they offered me a graphic design role at their current place, which is where I work now. Yeah, that was really cool. So there's two avenues. If you're already in university and you are doing graphic design, awesome. Continue doing it, graduate with the highest honors that you can, and then look for a sort of like junior role. Try not to look for intern roles, because I feel like intern roles, they'll just take advantage of you. I'm just being very honest here. They'll just take advantage of you and it's not great. So try and look for a junior role to sort of build up some experience. Second option, if you're in uni but you're not doing graphic design, which is what I did, same applies to the first scenario, whereas just continue doing the degree because you might as well finish it now that you're in, you know, uni. Work alongside building up your portfolio because that will be the next most important thing. And then again, just look for like a junior sort of design role, because once you get that on your CV, then people will see that, okay, he's got a solid portfolio and he's got experience, so it's just more of a chance of you actually getting it accepted. And then lastly, if you're not in uni but you've still got a solid portfolio, I'd say from my personal experience, you can still apply with those credentials, with your CV and your portfolio, to sort of land a graphics role. It might be a bit harder because you haven't got a degree or you haven't got the experience, so it's not as easy as the first two scenarios, but it's not impossible. Yeah, that is my advice, guys, for all you fellow graphic designers out there and want to be in the future graphic designers. But yeah, just keep at it, keep your, you know, work ethic, keep making your portfolios the best that they can be. So just showcase your best work. If you want another video showing my portfolio or how to improve your portfolio or something like that, or maybe reviewing your portfolios, who knows, I could do that as well. But yeah, that is my advice, guys. Hope you enjoyed it and look out for more videos like this. See you in the next one.